Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Yoga for the Back Body with Jim. We're continuing to review the breath today. So, we're going to start off on our back, much like we did last week. And we're going to come to a nice, comfy position. Maybe that's with your soles of the feet on the ground. Maybe it's with your legs long in a final resting pose, wherever you're comfortable. Bring one palm to your heart and one palm to your belly. Just notice the rise and fall. Don't try to change anything yet. Just arriving on our mat. And on your next inhale, I want you to take a big, deep breath in, filling up all the way into your belly. Audible exhale, let it all go. Arriving on our mat. Another deep inhale. Audible exhale. Another deep inhale. Audible exhale. Before we change, let's notice and let our breath come back to its natural rhythm. Notice how you feel, sorry, on your mat right now. Maybe there was a subtle shift since when you lay down. Now let's slowly begin to extend our breath. We're going to come to that 4 count. Do a couple on your own, and then I'll start counting off. So we're going to inhale for a count of 4. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue that on your own. And let's come back to that exercise we did last week where we're going to breathe in and out and we're going to count up. Now, every time you count up, if you lose track, that's okay. Come back to the count and start at 1. So beginning now. 'Let's try to do 5 more. Two more. Last one. Let your breathing return to its natural rhythm. Check in, see how you feel. That should have been around a 10 count. Notice any subtle shifts that may have happened. Maybe you feel more at ease. Maybe the mind is a little bit quieter. When you're ready, we're going to roll over to our right side. Just a brief second here. We're going to push ourselves up to a seat. We're going to learn a new breathing technique today. I just wanted to review what we did last week, but we're going to learn a new one today also. We're going to come to a comfy meditative seat. That's going to mean that your shoulders and your core is engaged. Your shoulders are aligned over your sit bones. Ears are slightly pulled back, chin tucked, shoulders rolled down onto the spine. You can close your eyes here or just find a nice little spot in front of you. I have a small spot on the floor in front of me that I can focus on today. Just a soft gaze, though. Don't stare at it intently. Just kind of a soft gaze at it. Come to your breath. Now we're going to do a 3-part inhale and a 3-part exhale. So we're going to say fill up a third of the way, and then fill up again. And then the third, fill all the way up to the back of the throat. Pause at the top, and we're going to exhale a third, another third, and then the final third. So go ahead and do this. We're going to do 10 of these this time. So I'll count them out. So inhale 1/3, second third, final, exhale. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let your breathing return to its natural rhythm. Notice any effect that 3-part breath may have had on you. I tend to close my eyes down when I'm scanning here. Just take a couple more breaths here. When you're ready, let's extend that left leg long. Keep the right foot into the left thigh, in the left thigh. Inhale, sit up tall, turn towards that left leg. Exhale, slowly start folding over the left leg, reaching towards your toes. You don't have to get all the way there. Maybe you only get to your ankle, maybe your knee. Maybe you can reach all the way down to those toes. Wherever you are, I want you to take a deep inhale now, straightening the spine, engaging your core. Exhale, fold a tad deeper if you can. Come back to that 4-count breath. And as you're there, I want you to take the attention to the back of your leg, the hamstrings, up through your left glute, up into your lower back. And I want you to just focus on what you feel there. We're going to be here for 4 more breaths. Sticking with that 4 count. Last one. Inhale back up, 4 count. Slowly. Head comes up last. Turn to center. And now notice if you feel like a slight, it's kind of called a rebound effect, but a slight release in that hamstring and lower back when you let go. We're going to switch out our legs, taking the right leg out long. Left leg comes in. Inhale, sit up tall, turn towards the right leg. Exhale, fold over, reaching again, knee, ankle, foot. Take a deep inhale. Engage the core. See if you can find a little bit more. Three more here. Again, focusing on that hamstring, glute, lower back. Take your attention there. Notice what you notice. Two more. Last one. Inhaling up slowly, 4 count inhale. Turning towards center. Take an exhale here. Again, notice how the hamstring, glute, lower back feel. Another deep inhale. We're going to switch out the legs now. We're going to put both legs out in front of us. So we're going to fold to center. So take a deep inhale, sit up tall. Core is engaged as you fold over. Again, reaching for the toes, but maybe you grab onto ankles, knees, calves, wherever. Come back to that 4 count breath. On an inhale, lengthen the spine, engage the core. Exhale, see if you can fold a little deeper. Stay here. Notice the length between the hamstrings, up maybe through the center lower back this time. Three more breaths here. Last one. On the inhale, we're going to slowly push ourselves up. Head comes up last. Exhale, shoulders fall down on the spine. Relax. Again, scan the body. Notice how that feels in your body. Take a deep inhale. And then slowly find your way to tabletop. I'm going to fold over onto the right, moving my legs behind me. In a neutral tabletop, take one breath. Then on your next inhale, drop the belly slowly, 4-count breath. Exhale to cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more times. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Last one. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch. Knees come out a little bit wider. Hips to heels. Forehead to the ground. Inhale when you get to child's pose. Exhale. Inhale. Feel the belly fill up between your thighs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Push the fingers into the floor on an inhale. On the exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, coming to our first downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet when you get there. I think I told you earlier in these breath sessions, we were going to learn to use the breath to hold ourselves in positions a little bit longer. Even though they may be uncomfortable. So we're going to be here for in down dog for another 3 or so more breaths. Let's stay focused on that breath. Maybe you come back to counting. On an inhale, we're going to come forward to plank, and we're going to hold plank for 5 breaths this time. So inhale forward. Stick with the breath. I know it's getting a little tough. Two more. Last one. Take an inhale in plank. Exhale, slowly push back to downward facing dog, taking that entire 4 count. Come back to your breath in down dog. 5 breaths here. Three more. Last one here. Inhale forward to plank. Again, holding it for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. I know, tough. 5. Inhale. Exhale slowly back to downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale and down dog. And exhale, drop your knees. Push your hips back to your heels. Forehead comes to the ground on the exhale. Come back to your 4-count breath here. So, see, we use the breath then to kind of hold ourselves and take our attention off how much we were struggling and just trying to focus our mind on counting the breaths. Therefore, maybe to alleviate some of that attention you would normally place into, oh, my legs are aching, oh, my gut, oh, my stomach is sore, oh, all the things. We can use our breath to help us ignore those physical sensations. So we're going to inhale ourselves forward, all the way under our belly, come into Sphinx pose. And I know you're feeling, man, we did those long held planks. We've already done enough core work, but we haven't done core work in quite a while. So maybe we're going to do the supine twist crunch move for 2 or 3 reps. But now just come to Sphinx, allow yourself to rest here. I like to, every time I come to a more resting pose, come back to my breath, 4 count, maybe 6 count, depending on how I'm feeling that day. And then come back to that count. So the 1, 2, 3. How many breaths am I here for? You also figure out that your yoga teacher doesn't know how to count. You've probably been in class and they've been like, oh, hold it for 5 breaths. And you're like, 10 breaths later, you're like, what? Yeah. Last breath here. On the exhale, slowly lower your head to the backs of your hand, back of your hands. And we're going to roll over onto our back. I'm going to roll to the right or the left, I believe. I don't know. And roll over onto our back. Come to your legs long. So if you've been in my class for a while, you know this routine. It's kind of simple. Kind of simple, but also very tough. Make sure you have some space on the side. So we're going to inhale inhale, lift your knees, hold it for the exhale. Inhale, knees in 90 degrees or close to. Exhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lengthen. These pauses are the pause in your breath. Inhale in. Exhale, right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale down. Exhale, log. Last one. Inhale in. Exhale, right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, long. Release to the floor. Give yourself a hip shimmy. How'd that feel? I could actually tell that we haven't done these in a while. I was getting a little worn out myself. Come back to your breath here. When you're ready, bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze into a little ball. Rock left and right, giving your lower back some love here. And then when you're ready, drop those knees to the right. Look over the left shoulder. Arms come out to a T. When you're ready, we're going to inhale up to center. Exhale to the left. Look over the right shoulder. One more breath here. Inhale your knees back to center. Exhale, squeeze into a ball. Inhale, release. Exhale, release into your final resting pose. Slowly start waking up the body. Maybe that's wiggling your toes and fingers, rolling out your ankles and wrists. Whatever's coming to you. Reach overhead, take a big stretch. And then roll over onto whatever side is calling to you today. Inhale, push yourself up. Coming to a nice tall seat. Palms coming to heart center. Palms together at heart center. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for joining me in class today. I really appreciate it. And I hope you've enjoyed this series on the breath. I bow to you. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. I haven't figured out what the theme is yet. We'll talk about it next week. Bye-bye.